Hey everyone, it's me, it's Deborah, and it's March, one of my favorite months. Why is it one of my favorite months? Because it feels like no matter what's going on in the weather, which we started off in the Northeast in March with our biggest snowstorm this year, which I will take. I thought this was the best winter ever so far. So we're starting March off with a little bit of snow, but to me mentally, March means it's almost over. Like the winter's almost over. And I did not complain this winter because I really had nothing to complain about. But I was really mindful on just allowing whatever the weather is to be and not to resist and get cranky over it. And I didn't. And then look, it was a great winter. So maybe I've been holding the secret to good winter weather in the Northeast. It's all me. It's all me. It's all about me, right, you guys? So March is always a fun month for me for that reason, that I know like spring is around the corner. Before we know it, it'll be April, and that April scent in the air of rain and earth and just everything starting to bloom and come up. I love it. So I'm intending or making the intention, setting the intention to enjoy whatever the rest of March has planned for us and just kind of be present with all of it. I personally have a ton planned for March, though. I looked at my calendar like, wow, I scheduled a lot. I am holding the March grief group. I held it last night on February 28th. So the next one will be in April. You can take a look at the calendar for that. I'm also starting this month on March 8th, an anxiety group. And now this is something I've been hearing over and over from everybody about how anxious they are, anxious about the future, anxious about the past, anxious. And I have experienced anxiety that I don't normally experience. So I like to look at anxiety from an energetic point of view, as an energy. What is the energy of anxiety moving through my body, and what is it telling me? What is it saying? What is it trying to veer me away from? What is it trying to steer me towards? So I started our anxiety group this March 8th, and I'm really looking forward to helping you with the somatic practices of learning how to move the energy and meet the energy of anxiety that's held in our bodies versus trying to over-medicate or trying to overthink and overdo and figure this out, this anxiety thing. So hopefully you will join me on March 8th. It's by Zoom. I'm not redoing this whole video, so I'm just keeping that flub in there. It's held on Zoom live, but if you can't make it live, it's recorded and you'll be sent the recording the following day. I have several in-person and online galleries in March, so you're going to check my calendar for all of them. And of course, I'm going to be in Costa Rica from March 12th to the 19th. And I know it's kind of late to sign up. We probably still have one room left available for that. If you are wanting to jump on last minute, we can make that happen. However, mark your calendars for the first 2 weeks of March 2024 because I have reserved my spot to be back at Mystica in Costa Rica for 2 weeks, 1 weeks. If you want to stay for 2 weeks with me, that's great. But mark your calendars now if you want to start planning for my next retreat in Mystica next year. Oh, what else do I have? A lot of fundraisers this month, new classes, new workshops. I'm currently booked with mediumship appointments through June. So if you are looking for a one-on-one appointment for mediumship, just click somewhere in this newsletter. There'll be a link that will give you like a waiting list that you can sign up for. We've never done a waiting list before because we just didn't have the capability of maintaining it. And now we have a little bit better of a system to get people on a waiting list. So I hope you enjoy this March. I'm thankful that you're listening this long to me drone on, and I hope I will see you at some point this month.